You are going to die. Not today, not tomorrow, but soon. Because you are a samurai. Your life starts in a small village, a place so quiet and simple. The world beyond it feels like another universe. You run through dusty roads and rice fields, still too young to understand the weight of the future waiting for you. Inside your home, your mother works quietly, while a sword on the wall watches over your childhood. You reach toward the blade, curious and fearless, but your mother stops you before your fingers touch it. That night, you lie awake, staring at the sword, wondering why it feels so important. Days later, you stand beside a small grave in the rain, your father gone, leaving only his sword behind. And as the rain falls around you, something changes. The child you were begins to disappear. Years later, you climb the long road to a mountain monastery, carrying the sword that will shape your life. At the top waits a master who has seen more battles than you can imagine.
Patience is the first lesson. Watch closely.
Yes, master.
A sharp mind and steady hand are your greatest allies.
Before you learn to fight, you must learn patience, balance, and control. Every day you climb the mountain carrying water, your body growing stronger with every step. You swing your training sword again and again until your arms burn and your hands blister. Older students knock you down again and again, but each time you stand back up. One night, you finally hold a real sword and understand its true weight. And one day in the courtyard, the boy who always defeated you finally loses. At 17, you leave the mountains, stepping into the world for the first time as a samurai. In a quiet town tea house, you sit peacefully, unaware your life is about to change. Outside, a drunken ronin drags a girl through the street, while everyone else pretends not to see. You step forward and say 3 simple words.
Ronin, release the girl.
Please help me!
She's mine. Back off! This is your last warning.
He's lying!
Try and take her!
But when he attacks, your sword moves faster than he ever expected. Moments later, the street is silent, the ronin defeated, and everyone staring. That night, you realize something important. The first life you take never truly leaves you. Your skill spreads across the land, until one day a powerful lord calls you to war. Inside the war tent, strategies are drawn, and your place in the battle is decided. At dawn, rows of soldiers stand ready, waiting for the moment everything begins.
My lord, I pledge my sword to your service. Rise, samurai. Your loyalty is accepted.
And the battlefield erupts into chaos. Steel clashes with steel, and survival becomes your only thought. Arrows rain from the sky, turning the battlefield into a storm of death. When the battle ends, you stand among the fallen, realizing war has changed you forever. Years later, you serve inside a great castle, trusted as one of your lord's strongest warriors. Night after night, you guard his door, watching for dangers others might miss. In quiet gardens, he speaks to you not as a soldier, but as a man he trusts. One evening during a banquet, something feels wrong. In an instant, you strike the cup from your lord's hand, saving him from poison.
Poison, my lord! What is this treachery? I acted to save you. You have my gratitude.
Guard sees the traitor.
Halt! You there! What is this? My lord, stay back! What is the meaning of this? He is under arrest, my lord. No! Unhand me!
Later that night, you stand alone on the castle balcony, protecting the land that now depends on you. The castle is surrounded. Fire arrows fill the sky, and the final battle has begun. Your lord stands before his warriors, asking them to defend the people behind these
Warriors,
walls.
the enemy is at our gates. Stand firm, for our ancestors watch us now. Let your swords be swift and your hearts resolute. We fight for honor! For honor, my lord!
The gates break open, and enemy soldiers flood into the castle courtyard. Inside the narrow halls, steel clashes as the fight spreads through the burning castle. Then, everything changes. Your closest friend falls beside you, struck by a spear. Grief turns into fury, and you charge into the enemy with unstoppable force.
You will not win! This ends now!
But when you reach the Great Hall, your lord has already chosen his final fate.
You are too late, my friend. I have failed you.
At sunrise, you walk away from the ruins, carrying 2 swords and the weight of everything you lost. With no lord and no home, you become a wandering samurai. Through rain and mountain roads, your journey continues alone. But the world knows your name now, and bounty hunters begin to search for you. 3 warriors step from the forest, hoping to claim the price on your head. They surround you, believing numbers will give them victory. But in a few swift movements, the fight is already over. When the dust settles, only 1 warrior remains standing. Later, at a quiet temple, you begin to wonder if a sword can ever bring peace. Your journey leads you to a small domain, ruled by a young and uncertain lord. Inside the castle hall, he asks for your help. Instead of commanding you, he bows and asks for guidance. So you begin teaching him the ways of the
grip
sword.
the hilt firmly with both hands.
Like this?
Wider stance. Lower your hips.
It's heavy!
Again, breathe and focus.
Day after day, the young lord grows stronger. You teach him strategy, patience, and the meaning of leadership.
My lord, this hill is our vantage point. We will use the forest for cover.
I see. And the river?
It will block their retreat. A perfect trap.
Slowly, the fearful boy becomes a true ruler. For the first time in years, your life has
My lord!
purpose again.
Urgent news from the border!
Speak. What is the threat?
An army marches as Johnny Jess on the castle race.
We must prepare.
The land you help protect begins to prosper. But peace never lasts forever, and war returns once more. This time, you stand beside your lord, leading the army
Prepare
together.
for battle! Young lord, stand ready.
2 great armies clash across the battlefield. In the chaos of battle, you fight to protect the man you trained. Enemies surround him, but you stand as his shield. When the battle finally ends, victory belongs to your side, and you realize your work here is finished. Years pass, and the warrior becomes an old man. Now you watch young warriors begin their own journeys. One evening, you place your sword beside a stone, letting go of the life of a warrior. Under a quiet tree, you finally find peace. And long after you are gone, people still remember the samurai who protected their land.
In the days of old, samurai fought with honor, not just strength. They defended the weak and upheld justice, inspiring all. Honor is the greatest victory. The great samurai protected our land with honor. His legacy lives on in our hearts.
He was very brave. I want to be like him.
People still remember the samurai who protected their land.